The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, created the Data Entrepreneur's Synthetic Public Use File, otherwise known as DE-SynPUF, to provide a sample of claims data for the purpose of training and development of software. The data can be acquired from the CMS website on a subpage specific for the DE-SynPUF data. At this website, you'll find information that explains the data, the size of the data, and the ability to download the files. You'll see that there is data from 2008, 2009, and 2010. There are 5 unique data types included in the DE-SynPUF data, which include beneficiary summary, inpatient claims, outpatient claims, carrier claims, and prescription drug events. To obtain more information about each of these data sets, the FAQ file can be downloaded and read. The link to the FAQ is at the bottom of the screen. You'll see that there is information available to describe each of the unique data sets. The CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF file contains information on demographics, health plan enrollment, chronic conditions, and reimbursement based on a sample of synthetic Medicare beneficiaries. This is a beneficiary level file, that is, each record represents a synthetic Medicare beneficiary. The CMS Inpatient Claims DE-SynPUF file contains synthetic institutional claims for hospital inpatient services provided to the synthetic Medicare beneficiaries in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF file in years 2008, 2009, and 2010. Each record in an inpatient file pertains to a synthetic inpatient claim. The CMS Outpatient Claims DE-SynPUF contains synthetic institutional claims for outpatient services provided to the synthetic Medicare beneficiaries in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF file in years 2008, 2009, and 2010. And each record in the outpatient file pertains to a synthetic outpatient claim. A synthetic Medicare beneficiary in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF could have any number of outpatient claims, including no claims in a given year. The CMS Carrier Claims DE-SynPUF contains synthetic non-institutional claims for physician or supplier services provided to those synthetic Medicare beneficiaries in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF file in years 2008, 2009, and 2010. Each record in our carrier file pertains to a synthetic physician or supplier claim, and a synthetic Medicare beneficiary in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF could have any number of physician or supplier claims, including no claims in a given year. Finally, the CMS Prescription Drug Event, PDE, DE-SynPUF contains synthetic prescription drug events provided for those synthetic Medicare beneficiaries in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF file in years 2008, 2009, and 2010, and each record in this PDE file pertains to a synthetic drug event, but may be considered a claim. In a synthetic drug, a Medicare beneficiaries in the CMS Beneficiary Summary DE-SynPUF could have any number of drug events, including no drug event in a given year. Also, something to note is that there is a unique identifier called the DE-SynPUF ID that identifies a synthetic beneficiary, and it can be used to link the files between all of these beneficiary claims data. So if we back out of the FAQs and we open up the code book, you can actually obtain definitions for each of the columns of data provided in each of the data files. Now you'll need to refer back to this file frequently to understand how to define each column of data and how to work with each data file. So now let's take a look at how to get the data. Due to the file size limitation, each data type in the CMS linkable 2008 to 2010 Medicare DE-SynPUF data is released in 20 separate samples. Essentially, each of the samples represents 0.25% of the full sample. So all claims for a particular beneficiary are in the same sample. This allows the users to work in a single sample of data and link each data type to obtain all the data on a single beneficiary. Let's actually click on this DE1 sample 1. So there's a brief description available for the sample of data. You'll see that there are numerous files available for download in this first sample of data. For the beneficiary summary file, there is one for each year of data. So there's a total of 3 of these files of data. The carrier claims data is broken into 2 files containing 3 years of data. But because of the size limitations, it was split into 2 data sets. The inpatient claims data includes data from all 3 years, so does the outpatient claims data and prescription drug events. To download one of these files, simply click on the data. We will choose to download the beneficiary summary file from 2008. So we can click on that link and then opt to save the data. This will initiate a download, and it will provide you with a CSV file with all of that data. We can also download the outpatient claims file by clicking on that link. Again, this will initiate the download. In the subsequent video, we will offer instruction on how to work effectively with this data as an example of how to work with CMS claims data. The methods we will cover are methods you can apply then to your very own data.